Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to Old RPG Gaming. Now, today guys is obviously WWE Smackdown versus Raw 2006. We're playing GM mode. This is the last video I'm going to be able to upload before I go away later on tonight. So I'm going to play this one for as long as I can. We go way over the 20 mark. Hopefully get half an hour, maybe 45 minutes in. So I'll make it an extra long episode. Seems it's the last one I've got with you for a week or a little bit. If you don't know quite what's going on with the channel, there is a channel update video on the channel. I hope to be back soon, guys. So let's make this a decent episode. Let's get as many fans as we can. Let's get our rivalries racing, and let's kick some ass, shall we? Promo 2. We're gonna hype up our main event because Hulk Hogan's whinging. He wants a title shot, so that's what we're gonna do. Obviously, he's in a rivalry at the moment with Kurt Angle, and neither of them hold a title. So what we're going to do is, for the main event, we're going to make it a single manager and manager. We're going to have Randy Orton and Hulk Hogan versus the WWE Champion, who is the Undertaker. Now, Undertaker's in a rivalry with Orton, so that will keep that one going. And of course, we're going to put Kurt Angle on the other side as the Undertaker's manager, so that counts as his shot, and it also keeps both of those rivalries going. Match 5, we're just doing singles at the moment, guys. Let's see if I can remember. It was Triple H and Booker T, I believe. Booker's on 66. Who else had a rivalry? Shawn Michaels, who did he have a rivalry? I tell you what, we need to go check that. We need to check it, guys, because we don't want to get it wrong. So let's check our rivalries. Triple H and Booker T is right. Orton and Undertaker. Angle and Hogan. It was Chris Benoit and Shawn Michaels. And obviously with Trish being injured at the moment, we're just trying to continue that one on as much as we can. So let's go. We'll change the advertising promo to rivalry in place of match. And we'll do that for Trish and Lita, because I do want to try and keep that one going on. Match 5 then, we're just going to go singles, and it's going to be Chris Benoit and Shawn Michaels in there. And then in match 4, we're going to have Booker T and Triple H. So that's our rivalries covered, guys. Obviously we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one is covered in the promo. Now let's take a look at what other superstars that we have got that are pretty good popularity. So Batista is in there. Rey Mysterio, he's dropped down quite a lot actually, hasn't he? So I think we'd be better off going with Jericho. Excuse me one sec, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had an absolute fit of sneezes. I fucking must have got a bit of dust or something. Right, Batista and Jericho, we go for that as the singles there. Lita can still be used, but oh, there we go. Lita and Rey, that's fine. We're not worried about the Diva versus not Diva. We just kind of want to match up the popularities to get the ratings right. So RVD is probably the other choice there as well then. And we don't usually do it, but seeing as we... How do we get to... Oh, that's okay, that's fine. Right, so that's everything set up. Trish is going to start getting a little bit upset because she's not getting used, but I just don't want to risk injuring, like majorly injuring her. So Tori beats RVD, Lita beats Rey Mysterio, Diva power, look at that. Rey and RVD losing to Lita and Tori, that's insane. Jericho beat Batista, Triple H gets the win over Booker T, Chris Benoit gets a win over Shawn Michaels. He's like the man who should not be mentioned. I was watching a video about how WWE, are they trying to erase him from history, and CM Punk was in the interview and he had Sheamus with him and somebody else, and they were saying like, oh, we're not trying to erase him kind of thing, but I think everybody else knows that they are. They don't like mentioning Chris Benoit. Undertaker retains his title, but that's good, guys, because it means Hogan's had his shot, but he didn't actually win the title, so it stays where it was. That's fine. What is the fan change for this week? It goes to Raw, which is beautiful. 50,000 fans. That's really good considering we went singles all the way through. Shows collide. SummerSlam is coming up. Smackdown and Raw will be on the same card for the first time since WrestleMania. You can be sure the general managers will be putting on the best shows possible. This is their chance to show off their brand, yada 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 yada. We're gonna fucking smash it, guys. We're gonna smash it. Mr. McMahon sent us one as well. So whoever has the most fans gets the last spot on the card. It's actually Smackdown at the moment, so that's a little bit of a disadvantage, but that is only because, guys, they had the last pay-per-view right there. I'm not worried about the fans at the moment. We're going to absolutely smash SummerSlam, and then the next pay-per-view is Unforgiven, which is ours. No Mercy is Smackdown. Then we get Taboo Tuesday just before Survivor Series, so it is fair. It works out fair towards the end of it. Let's take a look at our happiness in the locker room. So Booker T keeps losing. We can fix that match as Randy Orton, and Trish is, there you go, she's getting a little bit upset because she's not getting used. 6 weeks on contract. Trish has still got minor injury for 2 weeks. It would be such a shame to fuck it up at the last minute, but it looks like we're going to have to use her or she's going to get upset. Champions are all fine. Rivalries, Triple H and Booker T is going well, as is Orton and Undertaker. Angle and Hogan, Benoit and Michaels, and Trish and Lita is still continued. So let's head into SummerSlam then. Match 5, we're going to go for a Battle Royal. As we only have 3 slots this time and we've got 5 rivalries, we need to kind of do like bigger matches, not one-on-one. So we're going to have Randy Orton, The Undertaker. I suppose it'll be Hogan and Kurt Angle again, I guess. Where is Kurt? There he is, beautiful. I suppose we could make it for the WWE title. I don't see why not. It's going to stay within one rivalry either way. Match 3 then, we go for, I think everybody else is resting on fatigue, so let's go last man standing match. Single. Actually no, we don't want to make that a single, do we? Because we still got the other 2 rivalries. So if we go last man standing and then have managers, what we'll do here is Shawn Michaels and Triple H are pretty much guaranteed to win over their rivals. I know Benoit got the win last week, but what I want to try and do is make sure Booker T wins. So if we put Booker T with Triple H in there, and then put Shawn Michaels with Benoit, I'm pretty sure Booker T will beat Shawn Michaels. I'm pretty sure. Actually no, HBK is like fucking insane, isn't he? He has 8 durability. What does Booker T have? Booker T has 8 durability, so it's even. You know, either one could win. We go for that. I think Triple H will be the difference and Booker T will win. So that is there. That's lovely where it is. 4-way battle for the WWE title. Booker T and Triple H, Shawn Michaels and Chris Benoit. That's the rivalries taken care of. And then this is the first time we've been able to use this, guys. Fulfill your fantasy. That's actually quite interesting. We're going to go Trish and Lita, and of course it's for the women's title. So all 5 of our rivalries are covered in the 3 matches, and hopefully we steal the ratings. I mean, I can't see anything too interesting that they've put on. A single, Bret Hart versus Andre the Giant. Even if they're in a 3 thumbs up rivalry, that's not going to beat the Battle Royal match that we've put on. So hopefully we steal the rivalry, steal the ratings, guys. Let's check out what happened. So Lita beat Trish in Fulfill Your Fantasy. Either one of those divas could definitely fulfill my fantasy, I'll fucking tell you that. Shawn Michaels and Chris Benoit actually beat Booker T and Triple H, so that sucks ass. Booker T's not going to be very happy, but oh well. And Kurt Angle is the new WWE Champion. Interesting. It's another loss for Randy Orton, so he's not going to be too pleased, but we can deal with that afterwards, guys. Let's see what the fans thought, shall we? Fan change goes to Raw, so we got the better ratings. 500,000. We smashed the fucking ratings. That is what I call a Summer Slam. That is awesome, guys. It says there at the bottom, then it looks like Raw has a bit more in the tank, so there you go. We got 5-star. That's fucking insane. No injuries, which is another good thing. And our rivalries have stepped up. Look, Triple H and Booker T is now 2. Orton and Undertaker stays the same, as does Angle and Hogan. Benoit and Michaels has stepped up to 2. Trish and Lita has also stepped up to 2. I think that was probably the best outcome. The only thing we got to deal with, guys, is there's a lot of content superstars at the moment. So, with people like Christian, Christy Hemme, Ric Flair, Shelton Benjamin, it's all just because they're not being used. We'll change that this Raw. Trish keeps losing. Randy Orton keeps losing. Hulk Hogan keeps losing. And Booker T keeps losing. So maybe we could set up some sort of handicap and get them all winning. Rivalries are good. Everybody's happy. Good. If we check the fan support, we are back on top, guys. Just like that. You can see the thin red and blue lines there. That kind of represents, like, that's a graph of who's had what over the time. And we've literally just swapped with Smackdown. We've shot way above them in that 1 week. So that's really good. The last pay-per-view results, as you can see, we got 2 5-star matches on the card there, and even the Divas match outdone the tag team match between those guys. So that was fucking awesome. That was a really successful pay-per-view. Let's head on to Raw. The promo for this one, then, we're going to do main event hype, and then we're going to do rivalry in place of match. Now Booker T really needs to win, so we're going to take that away for a minute, and that means that we can go for our match 5. We can go a handicap 1 on 3. Hulk Hogan needs to win, so if we put Randy Orton, The Undertaker, wherever he may be, and Booker T. Shawn Michaels would just put Batista. He's the highest rated in popularity. Where is... Oh, Batista's at the bottom, okay. Randy Orton, Undertaker, and Booker T, sorry, against Batista. So Booker T and Triple H's rivalry is covered. Undertaker and Randy Orton will be continued, and Batista isn't in one, so it doesn't matter. Hopefully those guys win that. Same for this one. We're going to go handicap 1 on 3, and we're going to put Triple H, yes. Who else was the other one? Who else kept losing? It was Trish, wasn't it? So we put Trish in there. Lita in there as well. Hulk Hogan, who was he in our rivalry with? Kurt Angle. So if we change Triple H for Kurt Angle, like that, that is fine. Hit continue. Right, so Trish and Lita will be... Oh no, it doesn't work like that for females, does it? Okay guys, we'll change Trish for Chris Benoit. Put Shawn Michaels there. Hopefully he still loses. There's 2 rivalries in that match. There's 2 covered in there because Booker T is just sat out. Now we can use... Yeah, that's right, that's right. Good. If we go single, no manager, with manager, use Triple H with Trish. Hopefully they can get the win over Lita. Hopefully. Non-title, of course. Right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All our rivalries covered, which is beautiful. Let's fix up this rest of this card then. Single no manager, yeah, that's fine. We're going to go Rob Van Dam and Rey Mysterio. Like that. And then we're going to chuck a couple of tag team matches in there just to use up the superstars that aren't necessarily being used week in, week out. So we can have Chris and Tori versus, not Shelton, he's got low. Christian? Should we go for Christian? Or is Flair higher? They're the same, so we just put Flair and Christy Hemme. So that's that one set up, guys, and then the final one is just going to be another, not triple threat, another tag match. And just use up whoever is not there. So Shelton, Kid Dynamite, Christian, and who else is left? I think that is everybody, actually. Yeah, that's everyone. So if we just make that a triple threat, then it means they get used. I'm not worried about who wins it. It doesn't really matter to us. They're kind of just like filling in the card, guys. So that's that. That's Raw set up again. Let's hit continue. So last week for Trish's injury, I think, as well. So Shelton wins the triple threat. Ric Flair and Christy Hemme win over Tori and Chris Jericho. Rey Mysterio beats RVD. Trish has now beaten Lita, as another win for Triple H. There we go. Randy Orton gets his win. He's now happy, as is Booker T. Hopefully that means the rivalry's all continued. Shawn Michaels, son of a bitch, he has beaten 3 of our top superstars. What the fuck? Okay, well, everything didn't go to plan. Well, everything did apart from the final match, so we are still ahead on fans. Smackdown only took 50,000 back. Well, that's a 1/10 of what we took off them in SummerSlam, so I don't give a shit. Triple H and Booker T still going, as is that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Beautiful, guys. Everything is starting to work out really good. Is everybody now happy? Batista keeps losing, and Hulk Hogan keeps losing. Well, that's okay. We can use Batista and Hulk to take on Kurt Angle. Let's go. Who's our Intercontinental Champion? Triple H. Okay. So, see, last week's was still a good, still a good show. 3.5 star with a 4.5 match in there. That's not bad. We only just lost out because they got the 5-star match, and to do that they used an Iron Man. What I don't like about this is if we go to propose a trade now, with having an Iron Man match, Bret Hart, look, no fatigue, so how the fuck do they do that? It doesn't make any sense. Who have they got? Have they got anybody on high contract? Not really. Andre the Giant. See, like, 99 popularity is good, but they're going to have to renew his contract in 4 weeks. It's going to cost them money, and it's going to help us. Right, Raw this week then. We are going to hype up the main event, and we are going to advertise in promo. I just want to check before we fill it out. Does Trish still have an injury? Yes, she does. Shit. Okay. Well, they're just going to have to go singles again, which kind of sucks because that's all they've already been in. But the main event, we're going to go for a main event, of course. Let's make it a... Oh, what should we go for here, guys? Iron Man match. Single no manager with manager. Batista. Hulk Hogan, you need to be up here, my friend. So we put Batista down the bottom. Where is Hulk Hogan taking on WWE Champion Kurt Angle? We can make that a title match as well. All the better. So Angle and Hogan. Hogan's got Batista at his side. Iron Man match. If Hogan wins, it doesn't really matter. If Angle wins, it doesn't matter. As long as... Well, it's better if Hogan wins because Batista's the one that's whinging. So, match 5 then. It's going to be main event. We just go for a tables match. That is going to be Randy Orton and The Undertaker in there. Match 4, we can go... Let's go tag team. We'll just go for a normal tag team. And we'll do our other 2 rivalries. So if we go... Oh, actually, I wanted to put a Intercontinental title match, so let's go main event. Submission, single. Nope, that doesn't actually work, does it? There we go, ladder, fatal 4-way. And that is going to be Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and the 2 smaller guys, which are Booker T and Chris Benoit. We're going to make that for the IC title. That should have a good rating. Shouldn't beat that one necessarily. I hope not anyway. Or it's a title match as well, isn't it? Let's, shit. can't just switch them either. You have to redo it completely. Fatal 4-way then. Main event, ladder, fatal 4-way. Who was it, guys? It was Jericho. No, it was Benoit, Booker T, Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Like that. And it's for the IC title. Then we can change this one. Match type, main event, tables match, and make it between Randy Orton and The Undertaker. The only reason I think the other one is going to outdo it is because 1, it has 2 rivalries in it, and 2, it's for a title. So we'll be safe, we'll put that there. That's still going to be a high rated match, which is good. I think that is all our rivalries apart from the Divas. So we got 1 there. So that would be 3. That would be 4, and then Trish and Lita would be 5. So they can probably go in a submission match. That still counts in their rivalry. So Lita, beautiful Lita, and Trish, they can go in there for the women's title. Match 2 then, let's just go for a triple threat and use the fill-ins. So Tori, Y2J, and who else do we have? Rey Mysterio in there like that. And then I wonder if we have enough to do a 1-on-3 handicap and get some popularity raises. I kind of want Chrissy's popularity to go up. Kid Dynamite is at the bottom anyway. So let's try and put RVD, Ric Flair. If we can get those guys up to 70s, we could use them a little bit more than as just fill-ins. Same with Christy, we can get her up to like 70, get Tori up to 70, use them in a rivalry. So we're going for that as our first card on the match. First match on the card. I think we're all set up correct, guys. Hit continue. Fingers crossed for no injuries. Let's see what happened. Motherfucker, Kid Dynamite beat all 3. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Okay. Y2J won the triple threat. Lita retains it. No, she wins the title. She wins it. She made Trish tap out. Randy Orton beats The Undertaker in a tables match. Booker T is now the one-time intercontinental champion. Hogan gets some with Batista. Right, that was okay, guys. Kane, not worried. Smackdown got a 5-star match. Oh, interesting. How much did they take? 40,000. Okay. A full recovery for Trish is good. Not interested in interfering at the moment. Are the rivalries still going good? It appears so. Lita and Trish has now taken a dive. That will have to be ended, guys. But this is why it's important to kind of keep Christy and Tori up as well, so that we can put them straight into a new rivalry. Nobody's injured, but we have got a bit of fatigue lurking around now. So, a couple more singles matches. Hogan, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. Triple H has dropped out of it, but I think that's because he lost his title belt. But 3 in the 90s, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 80s, 4 in the 70s. It's okay, guys. We're still set up pretty well. They got the same, which is interesting because I thought that was going to outdo it, but never mind. 3.5 star. I guess that first match we really shouldn't use Kid Dynamite, and we might have had a better show result, but never mind, guys. Smackdown, they're actually doing quite well at the moment. They're putting on lots of... Apart from that single match, every single one of these is a high fatigue match. Table, TLC, Steel Cage, Battle Royal and Iron Man. Now if we go to propose a trade, I bet they don't have any fatigue at all. You know, if we could get away with not having any fatigue and therefore no injuries, we would be absolutely fine. So that is a definite huge advantage to the opposition. Huge advantage. Who is our most fatigued? Angle and Hogan. Kurt Angle. He doesn't have a title. He's 87 rated. Let's see if we can't swap some of these then, depending on who's got what on their contract. Let's go to the popularity. Right, so their top superstars are all on 3 weeks. Eddie Guerrero's on 6, but he is a little bit lower. I suppose he doesn't have any fatigue though, does he? I'll tell you what, let's see how the rivalries play out first. I'm going to do one more, guys, and then I think it should be pretty much longer than the other episodes. I am getting close to when I've got to go, so I'm going to try and get this rendered and up for you this evening, so I kind of need to end it pretty soon, guys. Main event hype there. Let's just run an advertising promo. The main event, singles all the way through, only because we don't want to risk any more injuries. Undertaker, Randy Orton can go there. Where is he? There he is. Beautiful. Match 5. Hogan and Kurt Angle. Where are you, Hulk Hogan? There you are. Non-title for now. That's actually probably the better rivalry, isn't it? Yeah. Fuck's sake. Just leave it. Fuck it. Right. A singles match for Booker T and Triple H. A singles match for Shawn Michaels and Chris Benoit. Trish and Lita don't want to be in the same match this week, so let's go a single for Tori Wilson and Lita. There we go. We won't do it for the title, and then this last one we're going to go main events. No. Tag team. 6-man tag, that's the biggest one we can do. Just basically fill in everybody on the who's left, so don't want to use Kid Dynamite. Christian? Should we put Christian in? There we go. Okay, so that's the final one for this episode, guys. That's all set up. Jericho, Batista and Mysterio get the win. Lita beats Tori. Shawn Michaels beats Benoit. Booker T beats Triple H. Hogan beats Kurt Angle. And Randy Orton beats The Undertaker. Do we lose any fans at the moment? No, we've actually gained them. Raw have gained 60,000 fans, so not huge amounts, but not great. Bit of rivals, so Hogan and Kurt Angle's rivalry is now 3 thumbs up, which is really good. Randy Orton's match with The Undertaker was a 5-star match, which is fantastic, as it was only a singles match. What is this about Bret Hart? 5th loss in a row, so he's not really happy at Smackdown at the moment. Let's check out our rivalries. 2 on there, 3 on there, 3 on there. That is fantastic. Benoit and Michaels has gone up. Lita and Tori has just been started, but we're maybe save that for later on, guys. Lots of content superstars. Benoit keeps losing. Kurt Angle keeps losing. Lita is actually happy about the push she's had. We'll go 5 weeks to keep her happy. RVD keeps losing. Shelton Benjamin's been rested. And Tori Wilson keeps losing. So there's lots of matches that need fixing in the next show, guys. Popularities are looking good. Is there anyone decent in the free agency? We got Edge is 60. Who have we got in here? Shelton Benjamin, I suppose. 8 weeks though on the contract. I don't really want to waste it. I'd like to get Kid Dynamite shipped over to Raw now, over to Smackdown, because he's low popularity and he's got shitloads of contract. In fact, let's fucking chuck a load more on there. Let's chuck another 6 months on there, so that he has now got 70 weeks on his contract. If we can pull off a trade and just chuck him in as an extra, that would be fucking ideal. Who's got low contract? Chris Jericho. Okay, let's try and fuck SmackDown up a little bit here then. If we was to take let's take Carlito, 57, so it is a little bit of a drop from Chris Jericho. We could probably even trade Tori Wilson, but she's a diva and we really need her at the moment. So RVD, 5 weeks. I mean, for the sake of 2 weeks, I don't really want to argue it. It's a little bit less on the popularity as well, so we go RVD. We don't want anything extra from Smackdown, but we do want to ship out this guy. 70 weeks of contract, that means they pretty much are stuck with him for the rest of the fucking game, which is fantastic, because they can't sack him. So let's send him over. That should have been accepted. It was. So they've now got, if we go and have a quick look on Smackdown, they've got a 35, a 16 and a 10 all in high contract that they can't fucking sack. I told you they wouldn't sack Joy. Now they can't sack Kid Dynamite either, so they have no choice but to use them, and it's going to lower their match ratings, which is fantastic. Let's take one quick look at the fan support. There you go guys, 5.3 million. We are still well ahead of Raw, and I hope to stay that way up all the way up till the end of the game now, pretty much. Where are we on terms of how far we are? I didn't look at that. Right, so we got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 5 more weeks, and we are halfway. So that's fucking awesome. That's pretty cool, guys. We're nearly halfway. We're kicking ass. Our superstars are doing good. We got good rivalries. No injuries, which is a really important one. Guys, I did try and make this just as long as I could in the time I've got, as I am going away. Again, if you don't know the situation with that, go check out the video I put up of the channel update. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for all your support. Let's try and get to 200 subscribers by the end of next week, and then we can do the giveaway. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, hit that thumbs up button. Share this on your social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google+, whatever you use, share it. Comment what you think of the episodes, what you want to see. Do all those wonderful things, guys. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in a week, guys. Thanks. Also, guys, if you want to get your own channel art or logo personally done for you, get in touch with the graphics designer that done my channel art. The Skype address is on the screen.